it's time for episode 11, I think this is. Oh my goodness, I do love this part 1 to episode. It's probably one of my favorites. So let's not wait anymore and jump straight into it. Oh my goodness, I find that so hilarious about how they say a mother can pick out her baby's cry out of from a million babies, and just how a horse owner can pick out their horse's whinny out of a million horses. It's quite incredible about that, I find. I have never seen a bolt on the inside of a door. Usually bolts are on the outside to keep things locked in.
Hey you kids! What do you think you're doing?
You're on private property.
I tried to tell them. I tried to tell them.
Grab the horse, get out of here.
You're not going anywhere! Now get off that horse!
You mean my horse?
Only take him back what's mine.
What? I'm breaking an entry! Hey! What's that?
I wouldn't try getting in the way of a horse. It's kind of like getting away of a car. You're gonna get trampled, unfortunately.
You made an enemy of me.
Look out, son! Ah! Look out!
You're gonna regret this.
You'll be sorry! Can't you see what's happening? You're allowing this vagrant to turn your...
Oh, poor Drew. He's like trying to do work, and just every 5 minutes someone's coming up and he's just like, I really couldn't give 2 shits. My God.
pupils into criminals.
Let's start from the beginning. Someone stole Diablo and locked him up in your garage.
Neville found that nag sniffing around my prize mare again. I don't want a ruffian like Diablo nipping and pawing at her. All Raphael had to do was ask, and he would have got his horse back. There was no...
He did ask Neville to give the horse back, and Neville denied. He did exactly what you asked him to do, and he didn't get his horse back.
No need to wreck my barn door or try to ride us down.
Okay. It sounds as though there have been mistakes made on both sides.
Correct.
Okay, but it's over now, so let's all just...
It's not over while you allow vagrants to kill.
I was just about to say that it's not over. There's going to be a legal matter in this.
Looks like you're pretty hot on the theory, but I haven't seen you do any actual jumping.
Maybe that's because you're too busy taking things that aren't yours.
Like I said, you're all talk.
He can jump as high as you, Neville, any day of the week.
Okay.
Have you seen him jump? You can't stand up for him if you can't prove that, because you're the one who's going to look like the fool should he not be able to jump. Unless you've seen him jump as high as Neville, you can't make that claim.
Hey! You look good. Have you done something to your hair?
No,
Oh, you look older somehow.
actually I'm meeting Raphael.
Oh.
There's no oh about it.
Hi.
Hi, Raphael.
2 milkshakes. Thanks, Gooder. You good?
What flavour are you after? Thick or milky? These are questions that I have to ask when I want a milkshake. I just can't say, can I have a milkshake? I'm asked, do you want what flavour? Do you want it thick or milk? How come he just gets to, yep, I'll choose the flavour for you. I'll choose the thickness.
I wanted to talk to you away from Pine Hollow. Christy.
And we just had to come here because everyone comes here after riding, so I just thought this would be the perfect place to come.
I knew I could talk to you. I knew you were special. And Diablo knew it too.
What?
When he heard you cry out the first time we met, he stopped and turned. It was like you had called straight in.
If I remember correctly, you're the one who stopped. You said, whoa, and you turned him. Here's a little reminder. So as you can see, yes, he may have had that feeling, but it was you who heard Lisa's cry, and you're the one who controlled Diablo to get him to Lisa.
Get into his ear.
Why?
A horse will listen to some people.
And they listen to you, don't they?
Because I listen to them.
And that's why Diablo loves you so much.
He loves me because he knows that I will let him run free when he asks.
And would you?
Lisa, when we ride a horse, we're just borrowing it.
That's not really true with domesticated horses. Like if you want to ride a wild horse, I guess that's true. But horses are a lot more domesticated now. Yes, they still have their sense of their wildness ancestors in them. They don't ask to be run free. I mean, they ask that you put them back in their paddock at the end of the day so they can run in their paddock, but they're not going to ask you to put them out in the wild one day because they had that domesticated. They have that whole, I need my rug on, I need my food given to me, I can't find my food, I need my water where it always is. The fact that they rely on us to give them food, to give them water. And yes, they do have that sense of, if I'm in the wild, I'll do this and this and this, and that's why they still sleep standing up. They're domesticated. They're not going to ask you to put them out in the wild.
I'd love to take the creep down a peg or two.
I'm not stopping you, son.
No, but there are laws that will stop you, as I've mentioned many times. I can say I'd love to rob a bank, and people say, well, I'm not stopping you. Something's going to stop me. There are laws in place that stop you from doing things. That's why we have laws. That's how we're able to live safely in the world, by laws. And you know, so just because someone doesn't stop you from doing something doesn't mean something else will.
Melanie, where are you?
Yeah, Melanie, where are you? I need help finding the staples. There was no way a guitar in that guitar case, because it wouldn't have flown that far. I did science in school. I know how heavy objects work, and if there was a guitar in there, it wouldn't have flown that far.
Have you guys seen my guitar?
Your guitar?
And its case?
No?
Did you leave it at the stables?
No, it's gone missing from our caravan.
You mean stolen?
Yes, that's exactly what he means.
It's stupid. My mum doesn't trust banks. And she also doesn't like taxes, so we always get paid in cash.
Oh my god. Should the law hear about that? Oh my god. If you do a cash job and you don't claim in tax, oh my god, could you get fined a lot of money? You gotta be very, very careful about that. Getting paid in cash and not putting it in a business. Oh my god. Hopefully the tax office aren't watching the Saddle Club.
Well, look, I mean, you know we'll have to call the police.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it back...
And by telling the police, you're also going to get fined for not claiming your business in tax. So, you're in deep shit.
What will you do?
I'll have to sell Diablo.
Oh, but you don't own Diablo. You found him. He's not yours. How are you going to sell a horse that's not yours?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're still paying for the truck.
Is there anything that we could do at all?
It's okay.
No, just...
No, it will...
How'd you pay for a truck in cash? Like, if I bought a car and paid for it all in cash, they would look at me and smell dead rat somehow. How did you pay for your truck in cash? And now I'm going to assume that Drew has paid you for the work that you have done, but legally Drew would be unable to pay you in cash. He would have to pay you through the tax office and through bank transfer and all that. So something tells me that you would have a bank account somehow through a bank, because there's no way Drew paid you in cash. I'm telling you this now. Pine Hollow being the business that it is, there is not a chance in hell you got paid in cash with Drew.
Okay, now, listen up. So now we've got Lisa, Carol, Raphael, and Neville still in contention.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stevie, Carol, Phil, Veronica, Christy, all pulled out at that level? But Veronica jumped higher than that yesterday, or the other day. Well, what are you talking about? How could you fall out at that level? being the riders that they are. Why are you laughing? You dropped out at a lower level. What are you laughing at?
Let an expert show you how it's done.
Well, yes.
It was a fine display of jumping.
Who's that new boy?
That's Raphael.
Did you not read the column? His name was mentioned.
You seen this?
Both Melanie and Ashley have got very vivid imaginations.
Raphael seemed very attentive to my daughter in the jumping ring.
He's a very good rider. It's because of him she performs so well out there.
It's just to a mother.
I think it's more having faith in herself is the reason she performs so well.
This makes rather alarming reading.
Eleanor, there's nothing to it. It's about riding, nothing else.
Mrs. Atwood is older than you, so it is polite that you refer to her as Mrs. Atwood and not Eleanor. It's just common courtesy.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey there.
There is no way that after horse riding your hair still looks that perfect. Do you not know what helmets do? It frizzes up your hair. There is no way that after riding and jumping today that your hair still looks perfect. I'm sorry, but it's just the laws of horse riding.
There's a kind of permanent fair at the new fun park just outside Sweetwater where I'll be able to pick up regular work.
That's great news.
What he's saying is, I'm not going too far, I'll still be able to see you.
There's only one drawback, really.
What's that?
I'll miss you.
Same here.
Isn't Sweetwater like the next suburb? Like, you hear Sweetwater happening a lot. We're just going over to Sweetwater. Oh, we'll just be at Sweetwater. Isn't that just the next town? Can't Lisa just go to Sweetwater and see him?
Do you ever get up to Sweetwater?
Now and then. Did you know? Raphael's leaving. And I didn't even get my lesson. Typical, really. People like that are always going to let you down. I suppose you're right.
Oh, so now you're back onto the whole he's not a nice person storyline that we got at the start of the episode. Yeah, you're back on that one now.
You've had a lucky escape, haven't you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you sort of fell for him, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
I mean, I only told Carol and Stevie that he was more suitable to me than he was to anybody else, but yeah, I didn't fall for him.
People do have a right to their privacy. Not all the time.
Why do you say that?
Well, Melanie was heading across the field early this morning, and she saw someone throw a guitar case into the river.
Who was it?
If I tell you, can I put it in the next edition?
Oh, tell me, because I am the owner of this stable and I will kick you out if you do not tell me.
Well, I've got some news that should make you happy. We've bought you a horse.
You bought me a horse? Gee, thanks, Mum. Where'd you get it?
Pine Hollow. We got it for a song.
Pine Hollow?
I literally thought selling something for a song meant she wrote a song and sold it. I didn't mean a song was a small sum of money.
Which one?
Diablo.
Diablo? But that's Raphael's horse.
Not anymore. It's your horse now.
She feels sick to her stomach.
Diablo? Run free, Diablo, run free.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell my parents that they spent like maybe $3,000 for you that's just going down the drain, but run free, $3,000, what's that? Just run free, Diablo.
What is he doing? He's saying thank you.
You don't speak horse, Stevie. You don't know what that horse is thinking or saying. That horse has shoes on him. Do you really think a wild horse would have shoes? another episode done and dusted. If you did like this episode, please give it a big thumbs up, and also please do subscribe for more, and please sign the petition that I will have linked in the description box below. Me and 14 others are trying our hardest to get the unreleased music from season 2 and season 3 released, and we can't do that without your help and spreading the word, so someone from the show can come across the petition and realise just how much our lives need the unreleased music. If you want to follow 14 others of us, that would be really grateful, and I will see you next time in the next episode. Bye guys!